Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show, Yasmani Tomas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike, 92 on the radar gun that time. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Sale has his target. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. This is line to left, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now. And keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. A quick out number one. Paul Goldschmidt gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Tucker. And he makes the catch for the second out. Wellington Castillo will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And reined in, 1 away. Ryan Braun will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Justin Morneau gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit. Jose Abreu set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomas sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Eduardo Escobar will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Terrence Gore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sale gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coughlin onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Brandon Drury into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Braun. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Kyle Schwarber will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Scorched to third. Lamb comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Tomas going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Batting seventh, left fielder.
It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Jed Lowry takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Gore ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Chris Coughlin set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Escobar is there for it. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Span. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alexis Ozuna, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Yasmani Tomas will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Denard Span digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ryan Braun stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gore waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Justin Morneau. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gore is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giancarlo Stanton is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Braun giving chase. 1 away. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier's up with it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate. Sail into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Jose Abreu is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The batter.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Grounded up the first baseline. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Todd Frazier stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he hit a changeup, so we'll see if he sees that pitch again. He didn't really crush it, but he got enough of it to get it out of here.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Gore is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Digging in, Preston Tucker. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Tucker.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Jed Lowry is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting,
Chris Coughlin is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Eduardo Escobar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Tucker racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Terrence Gore is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tucker moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
now batting,
Brandon Drury is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Morneau will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Denard Span will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
center fielder, Denard Span.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ryan Braun will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the former MVP first baseman Justin Morneau. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Jose Abreu steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
now batting, catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0. That's inside. 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Ozuna has got it, and the side is retired. Jake Lamb makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Jake Lamb.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Alexis Ozuna is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Yasmani Tomas will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Lowry's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tucker is going to get there. And that's the second out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Sale sets. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hot shot to third. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Todd Frazier gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Robbie Ray will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Preston Tucker steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Trace Thompson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
64, Trace Thompson.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now it's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Nope. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Smoke toward third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Jed Lowry will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Got him. Chris Coughlin will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Brett Laurie will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Denard Span will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Austin Jackson will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Boy, and a second life out there on the mound because that was ball 4 he just went after.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The right fielder.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Ryan Braun will try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Willie Villanueva will get the call here.
Willie Villanueva.
In tied at 93, ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And that's over. 3-1. And the count will be full. 2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now in the box, Justin Morneau. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
He was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Taken high and deep to right. Stanton looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Stanton, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Wellington Castillo is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Eduardo Escobar will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number
Terrence
1.
Gore comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Drilled down the line. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Kyle Schwarber steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Catcher.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Todd Frazier steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting,
Trace Thompson strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Now batting,
A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. Brandon Drury will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Jake Lamb will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Jorge Rivera will move into the on-deck circle now. To short, hit hard. Lowry's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Alexis Ozuna will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Brett Laurie digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
second baseman, Brett.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Now to the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gore has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however. Ryan Braun gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And a relay home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Justin Morneau will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Gore on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Jose Abreu is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hard hit at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Kyle Schwarber.
A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Todd Frazier steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. In the air, down the left field line and deep, and that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And the runner from second is in to score. Trace Thompson stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding into the box, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Lifted the other way to left center. Tomas has it in his tracks. Oh, no, it drops. The runner from second crosses the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Coming to the plate again, Brett Lawrie, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Shot back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Austin Jackson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And this one gets away. But fortunately, no advance. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. Justin Morneau comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Scorched to third. Oh, what a stop at first. The throw. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
Yasmani Tomas stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Lowry charging this one, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Wellington Castillo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.